Welcome once again, folks, to another session of Let's Chat with me, Meor Addelan. During this pandemic era, during this COVID-19 era, a lot of celebrities out there, actors, actresses, singers, and whatnot, they are also struggling due to the fact that they are not able to actually live their livelihood as best as they can. But the problem is that sometimes there are some celebrities who are even complaining to the world that they need help. Now, aren't celebrities are all rich people, successful people, have chunks of money in their bank account where they have no problems at all? This is the kind of thing that we want to talk about today, about celebrity in MCO. We're going to be discussing about the life of a celebrity during this MCO. And to discuss about this particular topic, we have a local celebrity, an actor, a host. Ladies and gents, allow me to introduce you, Dazrin. Kamarudin. Assalamualaikum, man.
Waalaikumsalam.
As an actor yourself, you know, being an actor, being a host, being a celebrity, how tough really has it been for you during this MCO when it hit earlier back in March and until right now? Can you share with us a bit of your experience as an actor?
Really, I took a bad hit in the first place in my own mental zone. So basically at home, I was like, we were locked down in the first place by hitting by the first batch. I was sitting at home for 2 weeks. I was just staring at myself. I was like, man, I can't keep on living like this, man. I gotta think outside the box, because if I were to sustain in this zone, I can't feed my kid, I can't feed my wife, I can't sustain my life, and you know, to feed my family. So at that time, it really strikes me. You gotta be creative, man. You gotta think outside the box. You gotta try to imagine yourself entering another job scope, but not too far from what you're doing right now. Because another job scope of being a celebrity is you get to become an influencer as well. What you do and how you do it, you know, that is another perspective, another point of view where you can view being a celebrity is, right? So when you are an influencer, it widens your job scope. It doesn't narrow it down to only you got to go to the public, you got to shoot, and then you got to go to public events and hosting an event or something like that. You know, if you narrow it down, then you'll be stuck in that mind zone and you can't even escape. And you know, you guys just got to ride the wave at that time. But if you be creative about what you're able to do, then you won't be stuck and you won't be hit that hard from the virus that's hitting the world right now.
There were also cases, there were reported cases, or rumor has it that some artists, some actors out there were so engulfed with this pressure, the fact that they were so alone, they could not go out, they could not interact with people, and they went into this isolation so bad that some of them even needed some spiritual guidance. They needed some mental health help from other people. Has it really been that bad for some people, actresses specifically, you think?
So basically, I started acting in the year 2010. How my life was before getting married, before having a family of my own. An actor's life is basically waking up in the morning, just going to the bathroom, taking a shower. That is the only time you have at home. And then after that, you'll go to set. And then after that, you'll be there till the night, and sometimes till the morning itself. And that is my daily routine. I don't have weekends. I don't have public holidays. I don't have anything of sort. So in my life, if that were to happen, suddenly it just hit and you're like in a lockdown and then you can't go out, you cannot interact with people. I can imagine some people having a meltdown, you know, in those kind of situation. You got to be strong mentally, you got to be strong physically, you got to be strong emotionally for you to go through this period of time. Because being a celebrity is not like having a normal life. Like office hours working kind of thing, you know, like, okay, you got to go to work from 9 a.m. and after that you got to come home at 5 p.m. or something like that, and then you guys continue your life. Being a celebrity is like your life is devoted to be on set. If you are an actor, you know, if you're a performer, like a singer and everything, you're constantly doing shows and all that. So being a celebrity is all about being in public, being outside and interacting with the crowd. So when you are locked inside and you can't go anywhere, you're like forced to stay home. I can understand from the point of view that some celebrities would have a mental breakdown. But I mean, in this global era of globalization, should I put it? You know, you have a lot of things like Instagram Live where you can connect to people, you can talk to people. but it needs time for you to adjust and adapt to the situation, to the current way of living. Should I say the new social norm of the
Yeah.
standard life of living? Yeah. Mhm.
Why is it that earlier during the start of the lockdown, a lot of again, this is just rumors that were spreading around, people just saying, netizens actually mentioning this, that actors and actresses are pleading for help. We need guidance, we need money, we need help as well. We can't live like this anymore. Aren't actors, celebrities all rich enough already? Why are they still complaining about being in this such a predicament? What's wrong with this one, Dazrin?
Okay. So let me just correct you on that one.
Mm.
A lot of people think that okay, when celebrity are in the limelight, they are well off to do. They got lots of money. They are living the lavish life. They are
Mm.
living the dreams, if you would say, But actually, that is not what being a celebrity is all about in Malaysia. All right, they
Mm.
may show that they are living a lavish life. They may show that they are rich. They may show that they have everything that they wanted, but not all celebrities are like that. Okay, there are a few celebrities who are there, but not all the celebrities in Malaysia are like that. Like there's categories of celebrities in Malaysia. Not all celebrities would get all the jobs. Not all celebrities will get monthly payment of monthly income or anything like that. Okay, for an instance, let's say my show, one of the hit show, Adam dan Hawa. All right, if you all know that show was rerun on TV again and again and again for, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. It was about the duration of 5 years. It was on TV. After the screening was over, it was rerun again. It was rerun again. It was rerun again. So people think that okay, I'm constantly on TV, but the thing is, it was rerun, and the payment was only done once for the duration of the shoot. All right, so we don't get royalties. We don't get extra income just because the show was going on and on and on for 5 years, 6 years, those kind of things. So a celebrity's life is like, if you have a job, then you'll have an income. If you don't have a job, you don't have income, and you don't have savings. You don't have. I mean, if you're wise enough to save some money during your top days, then you could be in a comfortable zone. But not
Mm.
all celebrities think that way. Is
Mm.
so I can't blame them, and I can also support them for not doing so. I mean, it depends on how you are as an individual. But celebrities, the one you see on TV regularly, they might have a more stability in the sense of income. But the
Mhm.
ones that are so-called still being a celebrity in Malaysia, people might know them, but you don't see them on TV that often. Those kind of people, basically, they don't have income.
These celebrities, these not so A-list celebrities, I would say,
Mhm,
they like
mhm,
to show it on their social media that I have this house, I have this car, and it's not just your typical car. It's not your typical, run-of-the-mill kind of car. It's kind of like a fancy car as well. These are the
mhm.
kind of people who are actually asking for help financially. I know that you want to show that you are successful, but portraying such items or such lavish lifestyle and then asking for help, that's a bit of a hypocritical kind of thing, isn't it?
Okay, so let me just put it this way.
Mm.
Some celebrities, companies use them to highlight a certain brand or highlighting a certain, certain car, certain house, or something like that. And a celebrity's way of doing it sometimes is just like to make people believe that it's theirs in the way of promoting something. Okay,
Mm.
that could be perceived wrongly by the public, saying that okay, this is theirs. Because it was made to be believed that this is the way and this is the life I'm living right now. But
Mm.
thing is, sometimes it's not even theirs to begin with, and sometimes it can also mean that okay, celebrities, there are a lot of categories of celebrities, as you mentioned, the A
Mm.
list, the B list, the C list, and so on and so on. So basically, sometimes when the A list or the B list that's like spreading the word saying that celebrities need help, it's because this is from my point of view. So basically, some celebrities like the A list, their voice are more heard than the D list or the E list. So
Mm.
if the E list were the one asking for money, people wouldn't open their eyes so much. But when the A list is asking for money, basically it's not asking for money for themselves. It's more towards raising awareness of the other celebrities out there that needs help. kind of thing. This is from my point of view. But reflecting on the question that you were talking about as well, that celebrities were showing off their lavish life. This is what I have. This is what I'm doing right now. This is what I'm living. Those kind of things. Sometimes being a celebrity is needed for us to do all that. To give a branding for a particular celebrity's life. Because from the branding, it will raise awareness on, okay, this celebrity is still significant in the society. Okay, let's take him, let's take her, and put her into our show, kind of thing. Because a celebrity, they are stuck in that mentality, in that zone whereby I have to do this. Being a celebrity, I have to show what I have. Being a celebrity, I have to show fancy things. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm wearing this. I'm going here, I'm going there. But sometimes it's not necessary for celebrities to do that, but they still do it in the end. And then after that, it hits them back. Like the questions that you're throwing at me. It's like, you're showing off. I mean, you're having the life, you're living the dream. But why are you asking for help? Because some celebrities, they have in their mind saying that, okay, I got to be different from the public. I gotta stand out. Some people have that mindset. Not all celebrities do that. I don't do that in particular. Okay. I like to keep my life private. As you can see on my Instagram, on my social media, I don't highlight what I have. I just highlight some things about my family, what I'm doing right now, because sometimes the fans wants to know what I'm doing right now, how I am, those kind of thing. But we have to educate these celebrities that having a life, a normal life, is fine. You don't have to be living a lavish life to become a celebrity, a well-known celebrity, something like that. Those kind of things.
Exactly. I mean, like it is how you live your life, how you portray your life, how you reflect that to the audiences. Granted, like I said, it's a bit of an occupation hazard. You have to have that standard image, because why, you are responsible to show off that part of you, because you are representing them, you are pleasing them. The masses are your customers. That's how you attract your customers in any way, shape, or form, in trying to make them really believe that you're trying to give them the best that you can in representing yourself also as an actor as well as a celebrity. Dazrin Kamarudin, thank you so much, mate, for coming onto the show. I know that we can actually talk 30 minutes more about this topic. This is very interesting, but we have come to the end of our show, and I really appreciate it. For you to,
there's another thing I want to highlight here. Just a small brief description of something a celebrity can do during this pandemic. Like if it hits you really bad, think outside the box. Don't just limit yourself to doing what you're doing right now. Okay, I'm an actor, I gotta go on set, I gotta shoot. And if that opportunity doesn't come, I gotta ask for help. I gotta ask for, plead someone to get a job or something like that. Don't do that, guys. So if you are a celebrity, think outside the box. You are an influencer. You have a lot of capabilities. You can speak, you can talk, you can influence people, So think outside the box. Create opportunities for yourself. Don't just rely on what is in front of you. Go for something out of your comfort zone. Who knows? Perhaps, you can achieve something wonderful. Like for myself, I don't rely on just acting. I thought outside the box. I went for another business whereby you said it yourself just now. You couldn't digest Dazrin Kamarudin selling carpets and floorings. So, but that is something that I'm doing right now. So guys, don't just limit yourself to what you're doing right now. Do something outside of your comfort zone. You might find it interesting that it could be something new you can be doing.
Yeah, well said, man. Dazrin Kamarudin, thank you so much for being so insightful, for the motivation at the end. I mean, like, I really love that, trying to come up with something and not just be comfortable with what you are and what you have, try to adapt and be something else as well. Cheers, mate. Thank you so much for coming onto the show. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me on the show as well.
All right, cheers. All right, guys, being an actor is not just about being an actor, especially when push comes to shove. You need to think outside the box. You need to be able to adapt. You need to figure out some things in your life that you might be great at, and not just put every single egg in just one basket. Revitalize yourself, reevaluate yourself, and reinvent yourself. Perhaps there's so much more out there that you can actually do, right? All for the family. That's it, folks, for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this particular episode. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.